GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Tuesday, March the 26th of 2024. I'm Stasia Blake. In the headlines tonight, 17 people displaced after major fire destroys their homes. St. Patrick West MP leaves Parliament prematurely to attend to displaced families. New timeline set for completion of Molinaire Road project, and Parliament deliberates proposed gun amnesty. Also, no horns allowed at Carifta Games this weekend. In regional news, death threats and security concerns hinder creation of council in Haiti, while internationally, Baltimore Key Bridge collapses after ship collision. Coming up in sports, Carifta 2024 countdown begins. We'll have all the details for you right after this message.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Good evening. This is GBN's news at 7. 5 families in St. Patrick faced utter devastation on Tuesday morning as a fierce fire engulfed their homes, leaving them displaced and in urgent need of assistance. Rena Pierre-Thomas was on the scene and filed this report.
The blaze, which erupted around mid-morning Tuesday, tore through 5 homes in Shantymills and Patrick, consuming everything in its path and leaving behind a scene of charred debris and despair. A 6th house was partially damaged by the flames. When the GBN news team arrived, firefighters were on the scene battling the flame under control to prevent further spread to neighboring properties. Among those affected is Miss Ricklin Barry, who lost her home and belongings in the blaze. She explained that she got a call while on work that her home was on fire.
They called me and told me my house is on fire. So I asked what happened, how the house managed to catch fire. They said the neighbor house catch fire and it take me spouting and it go through the roof. Everything go to ashes. And I don't know how I'm handling it. Because it's not easy to work so hard and then you have nothing, you know. So I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where to start right about now. Well, I would like to, if the minister and social services or whoever, whatever ministry could help, I would be very grateful. Because it's not easy now to be homeless in times like these.
One eyewitness told GBN News that she was on her way out when she heard 3 children screaming, "Fire, fire."
I passed and I was going up, and 3 children run up by the school. And they say, "Fire, fire, call the fire truck, where the police?" But I did not ask them where the fire is. When I reached higher up, the neighbor called and she said, "Fire, don't run over to see the fire." When we come, this house in front here did not catch fire as yet. It take them half an hour before a fire truck could have come. And when it come, he could not have saved this one. This one was already burned.
One of the neighbors who called 911 expressed her dissatisfaction with resources that are available in the parish to fight fires. In her opinion, at least 1 home could have been saved.
When I reach here, fire everywhere. Fire. When I tell you fire, fire to eat human. The small water fire truck came. Could not have helped. Because if it was walking, properly, that last house there, you would not have burned. Instead of the water coming through the hose, it was falling from underneath. But it was real fire, and the other two take so long. When we really need the help, we couldn't do nothing because the pipe didn't have water. And then Pinky tried to turn on the hose, but the water was too low, so he couldn't go anywhere. Well, that was fire. A lot of fire. 5 houses in a short space of time. What is man? Where are they going to stay? We have to try and see what we could do.
The fire left 17 persons homeless, including children with special needs. GBN also understood that a female was rushed for medical care due to the shock of the devastating event. Rena Thomas, GBN News.
Meanwhile, members of the Royal Grenada Police Force are investigating the cause of the fire and assessing the extent of the damage to determine the long-term needs of the affected families, who are now grappling with the daunting task of rebuilding their lives. Assistant Commissioner of Police Vanny Kerwin revealed that he was initially told that only 3 houses were on fire, only to arrive on scene to see that the extent of the damage was much worse than initially thought.
Call about an hour and a half ago. Another time I was told that there were 3 houses on fire. I left my office at Fort George and made my way all the way to Chantemelle, only to get here now and realize that we have lost 5 houses, and so 17 people are displaced. 17 members of these families are displaced. It is sad, it is tragic, but fortunately no one has lost their lives, and we have God to thank for that. I have been in touch with some of the parliamentary people here. I've spoken to some of the social services workers. I understand the MP for the area is on his way here, so I'm going to remain until I am certain as to what is going to be happening with these families.
Parliamentary Representative for St. Patrick West, Joseph Andal, on his way to visit the victims of the fire, explained that his first line of business is to provide mental and social support for the affected families.
My first concern is to ensure that the people who are affected by this tragedy, that their immediate physical and psychosocial needs are taken care of. It must be a very traumatic experience for them, losing everything. In some cases, there are sick people who have lost their medication. So the immediate priority is to try to assist them in being relocated. I've already contacted the chairman of the Housing Authority with a view to activating some of the units at the Chinese-built villa housing project. They have also contacted the utility companies, Grand Lake and Nawasa, with a view to ensuring that the areas, that the units are habitable as soon as possible.
The minister was granted special leave in the House of Parliament today after the news of the fire reached him. Member of Parliament for the constituency of St. Patrick West, Joseph Andal, rushed out of the House of Parliament prematurely on Tuesday following news of the fire emergency in his constituency. During the morning session, the MP was informed that multiple houses were on fire in Chantemelle, St. Patrick. GBN was informed that all 5 houses were totally destroyed. MP for the town of St. George, Peter David, expressed his regrets about the incident.
Explain, Mr. Speaker, to seek your permission for the departure of the MP for St. Patrick West. I think he's been informed that there's 5 or 6 houses that are on fire in Chantemelle at the moment. And given the pictures of what he said to me, I told him I thought it would be appropriate that we seek your leave to have an excuse to at least show support to the families who've been impacted by it. I think the fire is actually raging as we speak. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honourable Prime Minister. Quite in order. Honourable MP for Town St. George. Mr. Speaker, let me say I wish the member for St. Patrick West well as he ventures to St. Patrick, and I hope the families are safe and we can all assist in whatever problems they are. So let me just express my deepest best wishes to them.
January 2024 was the initial completion date for the Molineux Road project. However, due to unforeseen challenges which forced many delays, it's now estimated that the project should be completed and opened by the last quarter of this year.
Prime Minister and Minister for Infrastructure, Honorable Dickon Mitchell, while addressing deplorable road conditions throughout the country, blamed the inadequate supply of asphalt and unavailability of appropriate and necessary tools as hindrances to conduct extensive repairs and proper road maintenance. The Prime Minister, in his presentation during Parliament on Tuesday, said they have now made different arrangements.
We are in the process of devising a system that will allow us, first of all, to increase our capacity to obtain asphalt, so that the crews that maintain our road, in fact, have the materials they need to deploy to engage in more extensive repairs and maintenance of our roads. We have procured bitumen from Trinidad and Tobago in partnership with the Chinese who are at the airport currently, Mr. Speaker, who have a large asphalt plant. We've supplied the bitumen. We have procured many of the aggregates. We have procured the warmer. We are going through the testing phase. And so we expect once the appropriate tests are conducted in terms of the asphalt mix and quality, that our crews will therefore have access to a lot more asphalt in more predictable quantities, so that we can engage in more extensive road repair throughout the trial and state of Peach Martin Caribou.
The Prime Minister, while highlighting steps taken by the Ministry of Infrastructure to enhance the road maintenance, also disclosed that the Molyneux Road project should be completed by the last quarter of this year. Throughout the construction phase, the project suffered many setbacks as the land stabilization became a challenge, which forced a review of the initial design, as it did not take into consideration the slippage from the hilltop.
Work on the Molyneux Road is continuing. We expect the work to complete by the last quarter of 2024. However, all things being equal, the contractor has given a commitment that they will certainly seek to try and accelerate as much as they can the work to see whether or not it is possible to have the road available and open in August or September of this year. But contractually, the obligation is for December.
The Infrastructure Minister explained that restoration work, which was set to begin on the Woburn to Woodlands Main Road yesterday, has been pushed back to next week.
Major artery that work will commence on shortly, Mr. Speaker, is the Cliff to Woburn Road. In fact, the original intent was to stop vehicular access to that area starting this Monday. But in light of the long Easter weekend that is upon us, Mr. Speaker, as well as the Kirsta Games, we've taken the decision to allow access to the road to remain until after the Easter weekend. And we expect that preliminary works for the commencement of major renovation of that piece of road to therefore commence in earnest immediately after the end of the Easter period.
Christina John, GBN News.
The House of Parliament has reviewed and passed the Firearm Amendment Bill 2024, which serves as government's initial step towards combating the issue of gun violence and illegal guns in Grenada. More in this report from Rena Pierre-Thomas.
In a decisive move aimed at enhancing public safety and security, Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell fulfilled his commitment to tackle the proliferation of illegal firearms in Grenada. The Firearm Amendment Bill 2024, which was reviewed and approved in Parliament today, March 26th, brings with it a series of measures designed to curb the possession and circulation of illicit weapons. Addressing Parliament, Prime Minister Mitchell underscored the importance of the bill, stating that individuals in possession of illegal firearms will be given a 90-day window to surrender these weapons without facing legal repercussions.
So, Mr. Speaker, the bill seeks to give the minister that power to make the order, but I will go further to say that the parameters of the order are also, in essence, being controlled. So the order or the amnesty period, it is envisaged, will not go beyond 90 days. A person or individual will be allowed to surrender the firearm or the ammunition anonymously. a person or individual would be permitted, if they so desire, to hand over the firearm or ammunition to the attorney at law. And the attorney at law will be permitted to deliver the firearm and ammunition to the police station.
Prime Minister Mitchell emphasized that designated areas will be established for the safe and anonymous drop-off of illegal firearms, ensuring a seamless process for individuals wishing to comply with the law.
The SRO and O, once enacted, will allow for the Commissioner of Police to designate through the Minister the places where the firearms are to be handed over, who is the authorized or designated police officer that it should be handed over, and the receptacle in which the firearm or the ammunition is to be placed.
When the amnesty expires, government will then move to amend the legislation to increase the severity of the punishment for the crime. The Minister for National Security says the issue of illegal firearms is a growing concern in Grenada.
The issue of illegal and unlawful firearms is a troubling and vexing one, and has the potential and ability to significantly derail and destroy our peaceful way of life and our socio-economic development.
The bill serves as a holistic approach to address security concerns and combat the possession of illegal firearms among Grenadians. Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
This is News at 7. Coming up, no horns allowed at Crifter Games this weekend. Stay with us.
Take charge of your financial journey by switching to an Own Your Own loan at Ariza Credit Union. Ariza's Own Your Own loan is as unique as you are because we know one size fits all does not fit you. With Own Your Own loan, you get unmatched benefits including lower interest rates, flexible repayment options, discounted loan and legal fees, and savings from hardware suppliers. Tailor-made options that put you in control. Switch now and step into the life you were always meant to live with Ariza's Own Your Own loan. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future. Call us today at 440-1759 or visit our website at arizacu.com.
GRENLEC Community Partnership Initiative.
On behalf of the Grenada Athletic Association, we want to thank GRENLEC for the presentation of their check. This is not the first time that they are supporting our character games. I can remember clearly in 2016 they were part of the celebration. You know that GRENLEC has always supported us in all of our activities, in our development programs. They have been there with us and we are very thankful for that, and we sincerely hope that we'll be able to keep them as one of our sponsors.
GRENLEC, energizing our community.
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians, from wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up, several notches. But the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
Join us as we celebrate Get Grenada Swimming's 10th anniversary. Dive into a world of adventure and discovery from the 2nd to the 6th of April 2024 between 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. Get Grenada Swimming is offering swim lessons for children 5 years and older and adults as well. There are swim lessons being offered in all parishes in Grenada, Carriacou and Petit Martinique. Each lesson lasts for 1 hour. We have instructors eager to teach you. Swimming is not just a skill. It is a gateway to confidence, fun, and a healthier lifestyle. Our lessons are designed to welcome all, from beginners to those looking to improve their strokes. All lessons are free. Register today via www.getgrenadaswimming.com.
It's time to hit the road again with Grenada Cooperative Bank Limited for the annual Pump It Up Family Fun Walk. Gather your friends, bring out the family, organize your group, come out in your numbers and pump it up to a healthier lifestyle while supporting a worthy cause. Join us in Carriacou on April 14th at 4 p.m. as we pump it up from the Harveyvale playing field to the Hillsborough playing field. Then we bring the action to the mainland on April 21st at 4 p.m. from Monrouge playing field to Kirani James Athletic Stadium. It's a fun family affair with lots of prizes and giveaways. Register today because this is the final fundraising push for the re-establishment of the Carlton Home. Individual packages are $20, while packages for groups of 3 or more are $15 each while stocks last. Register online at www.grenadacoopbank.com or at any one of our retail banking units. Visit our website for more details.
Welcome home. Grenada, get ready for the biggest live concert event of the year. Digicel Reggae Fest. Saturday, April 6th, National Stadium. Performing in Grenada for the first time in decades. The Wild Apache Supercast.
Sometimes some of them are rally back. We are road boy, you tell me not take back na chat.
The versatile Busy Signal. Hitmaker Romain Virgo. The pure energy of Anthony B.
Nobody want to plant the can. Everybody wants to.
Live from London, Maxi Priest.
Oh, baby, baby, it's a wide world.
The strong one, Etana.
I'm not afraid. No.
With our very own Jefferson Ramirez and more. 7 amazing performers. One big stage. One night only. Saturday, April 6th, National Stadium. Get your early bird tickets now for only $120. VIP $500. Limited VVIP $800 at advertised outlets or online at gotofet.com.
On Saturday, May 4th, there will be a shift on the island as the biggest grilling fest in Grenada moves to the big parish. The Maggie King of the Grill competition is at Progress Park, St. Andrew. Come taste the most sumptuous creations from the grill as top chefs and food enthusiasts showcase their culinary skills. Maggie King of the Grill is a festival like no other with live soca music, fun attractions, and games for the entire family. Then from 6 p.m., get a chance to win up to $5,000 cash in bingo. Interested vendors and grillers should call 456-3454 to register before March 31st. It's the Maggie King of the Grill competition at Progress Park, St. Andrew. Gates open from 12 noon. Bring your appetite and stay tuned to this station for more details.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think a Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Apply for a Home Easy loan today for a chance to win a cash prize. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank. We're the one for you.
Terms and conditions apply.
From the fertile heart of Grenada to the far reaches of the globe, Rams Supermarket brings together the best of both worlds. Savor the freshest, locally sourced produce from our trusted Grenadian farmers and explore a curated selection of top-quality international favorites. Experience a shopping journey where warmth meets a world of flavors and affordability meets premium quality. At Rams, we welcome everyone to discover the joy of global and local culinary delights. Nestled in Sugar Mill, Grand Anse, we are open all week to offer you a taste of home and beyond. Rams Supermarket, where our family, community, and the world come together. We are the good food people.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think a Republic Bank Home Easy loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Apply for a Home Easy loan today for a chance to win a cash prize. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank. We're the one for you.
Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back. The local organizing committee of the 51st CRIFTA Games, scheduled for this weekend, has announced that patrons attending the 3-day meet at the Cranny James Athletic Stadium will not be allowed to enter with horns or similar noisemakers. Erin Moses, deputy chairperson of the CRIFTA local organizing committee, explained the rationale behind the ban.
The most important stakeholder is the athlete. They have worked hard, they have trained, and this is their opportunity to shine, to impress, to seek a scholarship, to break records, to do things. And our mission is to ensure that they can do that in a professional environment that is enabling. So specifically, I want to address the ability to start a race professionally, where those athletes should be concentrating, listening to the instructions and when that gun go, to avoid false starts, so they need to be given a fair opportunity to do so.
During the recently held Intercol Championships, one athlete stopped running shortly after a race started because of what sounded like the starter's gun. It was actually the sound from a noisemaker. Moses, who was recently on GBN's Beyond the Headlines, explained that as a result of that experience at Intercol, the local organizing committee took the decision to ban the use of the horns and is appealing to patrons to leave the horns at home.
So we have had to take this decision as the association that is responsible for the development of athletics in Grenada, that it cannot be used at the sport. So this is an appeal to our Grenadians who we want you to be there, we love you to be supporting, but please leave them at home. So parents, make sure your kids do it. Kids, make sure your parents remember. A lot of adults have been doing it.
He said the committee wants to deliver a high-quality event for both the athletes and the patrons.
It's disruptive. It's going to cause a lot of problems. We wouldn't be able to ensure that we have a high-quality games, that the world will respect, that everybody will be happy. But most importantly, we give the athletes an opportunity. It is their day to perform at the highest. So please, let us deliver a great Grenadian experience. We are very hospitable. We are expecting the same things. The games will be, both morning and afternoon.
Following the FIFA World Cup hosted in South Africa in 2010, where the Horns made their first appearance, their use at athletic meetings and other sporting events has increased globally. Despite concerns expressed in some quarters, Grenada's investment migration program has not been negatively affected by the United States' decision to implement changes to its criteria for the E2 visa. That's according to Thomas Anthony, Chief Executive Officer of the newly rebranded Investment Migration Agency in Grenada.
There is now a period of domicility that's required, which is 3 years. We have not seen any negative implications where that is concerned. As a matter of fact, the majority of people who choose these programs are not necessarily looking to go into the U.S. They're looking for a second option for their family. They're looking for some sense of security for their family. But the large majority of people are not seeking to get into the U.S. Via the E2 visa.
The United States recently implemented a new federal law restricting foreign investors' access to e-visas by adding a 3-year domicile requirement for those who obtained their citizenship through Citizenship by Investment, or CBI programs. Previously considered a major attraction of the country's investment migration program, the E2 visa grants Grenada citizens the right to live and invest in the U.S. Anthony said the new requirement is not expected to negatively affect Grenada's numbers.
At least not in any significant way. As I said, individuals who choose these programs are about security. So, for example, you live in a country where there is unrest, and at times like that, the nationals are the last people to be allowed to get out. Whereas if you have a second citizenship, then you are more likely to be let on a plane in the first bunch of people who are likely to be. There's also an education reason for people to choose these programs where they would want their children to be exposed to a Western education. I have not seen any statistics that tells me that E2 is any significant part of an individual's decision to take on a second citizenship.
According to statistics from the Ministry of Finance, the total number of CBI applications in 2022 was 1,251, an increase of around 87% from 2020. That trend continued into the first quarter of 2023, with 576 applications to the program, up from just 164 in the first quarter of 2022. At the end of the third quarter of 2023, Grenada received 621 applications. However, only 347 have been approved. An oddly shaped, well-known fruit is the highlight of tonight's GBN I Saw. Let's take a look.
A good eye captures all. GBN I Saw is brought to you by Clairvision.
Life is beautiful if only you can see it. Clairvision Eye Center helps you do just that. We provide expert service, classy eyewear, and cutting-edge technology, all with a quality customer experience. See better, feel better, and look better. Meet us today at clairvisiongrenada.com or call 444-0055, WhatsApp 409-0055, or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Clairvision Eye Center. Let's see life and the world with a clear vision.
Our citizen journalist tonight captured footage of an oddly shaped cocoa pod. The pod is literally folded so that the ends meet. On the surface, the pod takes on a circular form, but when flipped over, one can see the folded underside. Let us take a look at this quick video. Very interesting there. You can send us your interesting discoveries via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
Still to come, 2-month art exhibition at Grenada's National Museum comes to an end. Stay with us, we'll give you the details.
21st April. Megaforce Promotions invites all to a special excursion to Keriku and Bingo. Aboard the Dolly Sea, it's $40,000 cash money bingo. $4,000 cash to be won. We depart Grenada at 10 a.m. 10 in the morning and return at midnight. Cost of the excursion is only $120 and includes bingo tickets, music on board, food on board, drinks on board, and when we touch down from 4 p.m. it's bingo at the Happyvale playing field. $40,000 in cash to be won. Keriku, finally we are coming. Sunday, April 21st. Excursion and bingo. Don't miss it.
In the arena of life, we find strength, determination, and the will to overcome. As athletes, we strive not just to win, but to excel in every endeavor. For as it is written in 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verses 24 to 25, let us strive for excellence, not just on the field, but in life. For in our efforts, we find the strength to conquer and the courage to endure. Keep pushing forward. Keep striving. Keep believing.
Enjoy sweet savings at Quartz with up to 40% off selected items. Save $750 on the LG 50-inch WebOS Smart LED TVs. Save $1,000 on the Oster 20 cubic feet side-by-side fridges. Save $1,650 on the Loris Living Room Suite and $400 on the Restonic Comfort Care Pillow Top Queen Mattress. Get what you need and pay now or later with Quartz Ready Finance. It's too sweet to resist. Indulge at Quartz. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply. Offers end March 23rd, 2024.
Co-owner and founder of Grenada Tours, Taxi and Rental. We provide transportation tours in the field of tourism. Being in the field of tourism, the pandemic have taught us that we need all the help we can get, which the NIF has been very helpful in doing so. But as a small business owner, we are even more excited right now with the new initiative that the NIF have launched, providing a little bit more flexibility for small businesses like ourselves. So we definitely encourage all of the small business to consider getting on board with the NIF and this new initiative that allows the level of flexibility that they have implemented.
Are you a VIP? Have you taken the necessary steps to safeguard your child's health? Let's get it right. Get your child on their vaccination schedule. Our national protection and coverage is our national priority. Our actions will impact Grenada's health and wellness. Let's make childhood immunization and vaccination number one. I am Senator Jonathan Lacret, and I am a VIP champion. Let's make all our children VIPs, vaccinated, immunized, and protected.
Let's all be VIP champions.
A message from the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs. Be a VIP childhood vaccination and immunization campaign in collaboration with UNICEF and the Pan American Health Organization.
Serve
Grenada for decades. We are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grand Anse, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Like family, it's always exciting when lottery players get together. Now the lottery games are joining in the fun. Check out the multiplier family of Instacash games. 5 times the cash at $2, 10 times the cash at $3, and 20 times the cash at $5. On your tickets, match any of our numbers with any of the winning numbers and win the prize below that number. There's more. Multiply your winnings up to 5 times, 10 times, or 20 times more. Winning is easy. Play Monday to Sunday. There are no draws to wait on. Win instantly. It's the multiplier family of Instacash games with over $675,000 to be won instantly. Don't just buy one, buy all, because family is everything. Must be 18 years and older to play. NLA, making family dreams come true.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
Expressing oneself through art. The Grenada National Museum was abuzz for the past 2 months as locals and visitors had the opportunity to view the many pieces on display. However, there are just a few days left before everything is taken down.
The work of local artists is crossing international borders as visitors and locals alike have had the opportunity to view and purchase art pieces done by locals. For the past 2 months, the creative pieces of 36 local artists have been on display at the Grenada National Museum. It was a collaborative effort between the Grenada National Museum and the Grenada Arts Council as part of observance for Grenada's Golden Jubilee celebration. Renee Charles, customer service representative and gallery's assistant at the Grenada National Museum, said the visits were overwhelming. Interested persons are encouraged to view the displays before they are taken down this Saturday.
So this was a submission base. So the artists came in and brought in their pieces. However, we had them come in before the exhibit was launched so that they could view each other's pieces, give each other positive feedback on how to make their work more creative, on their thoughts on each other's pieces. Yeah. The aim of the exhibit is to coincide with our 50th independence as well as to bring recognition to the artists that we have present in Grenada. Yeah.
Charles said the Grenada National Museum is one of the stops for the cruise ship's passengers.
I think the feedback has been tremendous. Some of the pieces have been sold to persons living in France, persons living in the United States, persons living all throughout the Caribbean. You know, we hope that more persons visit before the 30th, our closing, and purchase more art, you know, to support the local artists. Outside of that, the visitors has been a huge amount, I'd say, in terms of locals as well as visitors. You know, persons come in and they think, oh, art exhibit, you know, what am I going to come in and experience? But when they get in here and they look at the art and they read the descriptions by the artists, the passion you see from their eyes, like the experience they had, it's something I think they would come again to visit more art.
She said art is a way of expressing one's self and providing a safe space for an individual.
My general take on art is that I think it's a beautiful thing, you know. It allows you to be creative and express yourself, you know. You really see emotions and feelings and how someone views something through art. The great thing about art is that no one person have the same view on a specific image. For instance, I might be seeing a clock, whereas you might be seeing a cat, or someone else might be seeing a future time. You know, like art relates to so many things that it's basically limitless. You know, it provides like different avenues for you to explore yourself as an individual in terms of how that art makes you feel, or it also like it gives you back that memory of maybe walking on the beach. You know, so art on a whole really provides I'd say like a safe space to feel free as an individual in terms of how you interpret things.
Christina John, GBN News.
Stay with us. We'll have your regional and international news right after the break.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
A whole new level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
The National Lotteries Authority is a proud sponsor of many cultural activities within the Tri-Island state of Grenada.
My name is Anderson Matheson, also known as Leftist, and I'm a calypsonian and string band music player from Carriacou. I support the games of the National Lottery Authority because culture benefits tremendously. Annually, the NLA supports the Carriacou Pitamatic Carnival, the Carriacou String Band Music Festival, and all regattas, among other activities. When I play the game of the NLA, I can see where my money goes, and it's an investment into our culture.
Yes, Grenada, when you play the games of the NLA, you enable us to invest in the skills and talents of our people in the areas of sports, culture, and nation building.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grandans, Victoria Street, Grenville, and Central Deputy Street, Wall. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
On Saturday, May 4th, there will be a shift on the island as the biggest grilling fest in Grenada moves to the big parish. The Maggie King of the Grill competition is at Progress Park, St. Andrew. Come taste the most sumptuous creations from the grill as top chefs and food enthusiasts showcase their culinary skills. Maggie King of the Grill is a festival like no other with live soca music, fun attractions, and games for the entire family. Then from 6 p.m., get a chance to win up to $5,000 $1,000 cash in bingo. Interested vendors and grillers should call 456-3454 to register before March 31st. It's the Maggie King of the Grill competition at Progress Park St. Andrew. Gates open from 12 noon. Bring your appetite and stay tuned to this station for more details.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, so no. Fully 1 week. Nah. Telling you. Yeah, them massive dragon. You see that? About 10, let them make a hard on them. Me are 38, baby. But you are 92. Yeah. You need the number one run, man. That easy. No, what? Nice. Yeah. Number one. Yeah, me too.
Whether sipped neat, mixed into a classic cocktail, or savored on the rocks, our rum delivers a taste that captivates and satisfies. Choose greatness. Choose Classcoat, the number one rum. Produced by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
In recognition of our nation's independence, we're celebrating the journey to 50 with an exclusive car insurance offer. If you are 50 years and over or turning 50 in 2024, our 50-plus car insurance is perfect for you. It's loaded with free benefits like loss of use, special perils, and windscreen cover up to $2,500. Getting to 50 is filled with ups and downs. Let's celebrate these moments together and look forward to 50 more. Call Beacon Insurance at 440-4447 or log on to beacongrenada.com to get a free quote today. Special conditions apply.
And welcome, sports fans. We have an exciting weekend ahead of us. With only 5 days remaining before the commencement of GRIFT 2024 at the Granny James Athletic Stadium, anticipation is reaching fever pitch as the local organization committee promises an unforgettable 3-day extravaganza of athleticism and camaraderie. Erin Moses, the deputy chairperson of the local organization committee, expressed confidence in delivering an exceptional event that will leave a lasting impression on participants and spectators alike. With meticulous planning and coordination, the committee is geared up to ensure smooth operations and a memorable experience for all involved.
The morning session starts at 9 to 12. Sometimes it goes to 12:30, and the evening session will start at different times on each day. 2:30 is the official opening on this Saturday. On the last day, it will start at 4, and it should end around 9. The opening ceremony will be exactly an hour. There will be speeches, culture, etc. But an important feature of these games will be a village will be created outside the stadium where there will be food, there will be entertainment during the lunchtime, and at the end of each day, you'll have up to 10 o'clock in the night, you can stay there and fraternize. There'll be performances, music, food. So it's a holistic, package that we're putting together.
The stage is set for over 700 athletes from across the Caribbean region to showcase their talents in the 51st CRIFTA Games. As the countdown to CRIFTA 2024 enters its final stretch, excitement is palpable among athletes as they get ready to compete at the highest level and vie for glory in their respective disciplines. As anticipation for the 51st CRIFTA Games reaches its peak, the Trinidad and Tobago contingent, comprising 86 members, including 68 athletes and 18 officials, is set to arrive in Grenada on Thursday. The arrival of the team marks a significant moment in the lead-up to the prestigious event, scheduled to take place from March the 30th to April the 1st at the Granny James Athletic Stadium. Led by team manager Jehu Gordon, the 2013 IAAF World Champion in the 400-meter hurdles, the Trinidad and Tobago team brings with them a wealth of talent and determination to excel on the regional stage. Gordon is a seasoned athlete himself, and he highlighted some of the standout performers who will be proudly donning the Trinidad and Tobago national colors in various disciplines.
We have a returning gold medalist in Tafari Waldron, who has just run under 15 minutes in the 5K. He's also run 4 flat in the 1500 in the boys under 20 age group. So he is definitely one to look out for. He's also our team captain. right? That is the middle and long. We have the long jump now. Our female captain, Miss Janedy Gans, who has jumped this year already 6:44, breaking our own national. No, I don't think that's a junior record. I know that is her personal record. So 6:44 is definitely a big feat. She's attained the World Juniors qualifying standard. And obviously we have 3 sets of twins on our teams this year, but predominantly the returning twin sister, Enstenai Frederick, who won gold in the 200 meters, and she's already opened up outdoors in her first 200 meters last weekend, where she ran 23.2 seconds under 40 girls.
The arrival of the Trinidad and Tobago contingent adds to the growing excitement surrounding the CRIFTA Games, which serve as a platform for young athletes from across the Caribbean to showcase their skills and compete at the highest level. Following the conclusion of the CRIFTA Games, the Trinidad and Tobago team is scheduled to return home on April the 2nd. The former chairman of the Chinese Football Association has been sentenced to life in prison for accepting bribes worth $11 million as a string of sports officials were jailed for corruption. Under President Xi Jinping, a sweeping crackdown on official graft has struck hard at China's sports industry, especially football. About 10 senior leaders and executives of the CFA, including former national team coach Li Tai, have been brought down in recent years. Former chairman Chen Zuyuan took advantage of his positions at the CFA and other bodies to, quote-unquote, illegally accept sums of money from other people totaling 81.03 million won. That's $11 million. The Communist Party-run People's Daily newspaper reported that. Xi is a self-confessed football fanatic who said he dreams of his country hosting and winning the World Cup. But that ambition appears further away than ever after the corruption probe and years of disappointing results on the pitch. In separate bribery verdicts announced Tuesday, former senior CFA official Chen Yongliang was handed a 14-year sentence, while former Chinese Super League general manager Dong Jiang received 8 years. China state media also reported that Yu Hongchen, the former chairman of the China Athletic Association, has been sentenced to 13 years for the same crime. That's what's been happening in the world of sports. And now for a look at what's been happening around the region and the wider globe today. Fresh turmoil involving a transitional presidential council that will be responsible for choosing Haiti's new leader. That triggered a flurry of meetings with Caribbean leaders and officials from the U.S., Canada, and France. Officials said this on Monday morning. A regional official who was not authorized to talk to the media told the Associated Press on condition of anonymity that the council has yet to be sworn in, given concerns over the security of its members, among other things. The official is based in Guyana, which serves as headquarters for the regional trade bloc known as CARICOM. That is what's helping create the Transitional Council. The delay in establishing the council comes as gangs continue to launch attacks across Haiti's capital. Since February 29th, gunmen have burned police stations, opened fire on the main international airport that remains closed, and stormed the country's 2 biggest prisons, releasing more than 4,000 inmates. Scores of people have been killed, and more than 33,000 people have fled the capital of Port-au-Prince as a result of the attacks. Director of Public Prosecutions Paula Llewellyn has denied allegations that her office is being tardy in its work to prosecute those responsible for the massive fraud uncovered at Brokerage House Stocks and Securities Limited, SSL. More in this TVJ report.
Comments made by opposition leader Mark Golding as he finished his budget presentation outside Gordon House on Tuesday.
Jamaica's iconic global track superstar, the Honorable Usain Bolt, and many other innocent investors were carried down in the scandalous SSL fiasco, and we can't hear anything about charges being brought against the culprits. I have been told that the DPP's office is dragging their feet when there are a number of people that the Financial Investigations Division are seeking to bring charges against.
In a statement Friday afternoon, the office of the DPP rejected that statement. DPP Paula Llewellyn indicated that her office started receiving documents from the FID in November 2023. However, there are several outstanding documents that are critical to the investigation. The DPP outlined that in order to reach a good judgment, which would lead to additional charges, the prosecution would need at least 85 to 95% of the material placed on file.
In the U.S. city of Baltimore, the fire department has declared a mass casualty incident after a major bridge collapsed into the water. That's after being struck by a cargo ship. Police say they're trying to rescue up to 20 people from the water. It happened just before 1:30 a.m. The ship caught fire on impact. It was a Singapore-flagged vessel headed to the Sri Lankan capital. Details in this report.
Well, the Coast Guard are now on the scene. They have been for the last hour or so, trying to see whether there are people in the water. Initial reports said that at least 7 people were on the bridge when it went down, when the ship struck it, as well as possibly a trailer was on the bridge as well. Now, those efforts to find out exactly the extent of the casualties are ongoing, although the Baltimore Fire Department is describing this as a mass casualty situation. Now, just to go back to the timeline of what happened here, the ship, which is a container ship carrying a Singapore flag called the Dali, it was on its way to Sri Lanka, to Colombo, had just left the port in Baltimore when it appeared to strike one of the pylons on the bridge. The entire bridge, some 3 kilometers long, collapsed into the river, the Patapsco River.
And that's what's been happening around our globe today. And now for a recap of the night's top headlines. 17 people displaced after major fire destroys their homes. St. Patrick West MP leaves Parliament prematurely to attend to displaced families. New timeline set for completion of Molyneux Road project, and Parliament deliberates proposed gun amnesty. No horns allowed at Crifta Games this weekend. And in regional news, death threats, security concerns hinder creation of council in Haiti. And internationally, Baltimore Key Bridge collapses after ship collision. In sports, Crifta 2024 countdown begins. If you missed any part of this broadcast, there'll be a rebroadcast at 10 o'clock tonight. Continue to follow us online at www.gbn.gd or on GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel for these and other top stories. I'm Stasia Blake, and that's the news. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a pleasant evening.
Are you looking for a